I'm just saying the design of a penis is not an attractive one. It's not like a baby pup seal.
Mm-mm. Yeah, if people sent unsolicited puppy pics, deal.
There you go. That's how you do it.
If you were dating and you sent a girl, I know this is unsolicited, and then it was like a picture of a cute baby goat or like baby animals that are friends with each other, or like a video of like one of those like fainting goats, but like nursing its baby, and then they both faint when they get scared. That would be fine.
That's great. That's great how to pick up a woman. This is my best friend Lauren.
This is my best friend Aaron.
And we're now going to talk about some relationship stuff.
Love.
Exciting and new.
Love.
Come aboard.
The Love Boat. I never watched that show.
No?
It was off the air before I was born. I'm young.
I'm old. All right. So we're going to do, what are we doing?
Okay, so this Love professor. Sociology.
Professor Love?
Yeah, Professor Love. His name is Barry White. Anyways, he came up with this list of things, 36 questions to ask, and what it's designed to do is build intimacy, and it helps you decide if this is the right person for you, because it's really like to the point, answer these questions. But it also, they say that sometimes even asking them can make the person fall in love with you because they're insightful.
Okay, since there's 36 questions.
We're not going to do all of them.
We're not going to do all of them. Why don't we run through all 36?
Yep.
We'll just say them so that you get the goods off the top, and then we'll talk about them. How's that sound?
That sounds great.
Okay, so you find them, and
I got them.
You got them?
And
we're ready to go.
This is a handy website where you can just click the next one. So first question.
Do you want to name the website at all?
It says 36questionsinlove.com.
Okay. So there you go. Okay.
So, and they initially said to ask these on the first date. I think they're a little intimate for a first date kind of thing, but over time, yeah, definitely. Okay.
Here you go.
If you could invite anyone in the world to dinner, who would it be? Would you like to be famous? In what way? That's number 2. Before making a telephone call, do you ever rehearse what you were going to say and why?
Just in general?
Sure. What would constitute a perfect day for you?
Oh.
When did you last sing to yourself? Part 2, to someone else. Okay.
Okay.
If you were able to live in the age... Oh, wait. If you were able to live to the age of 90 and retain either the mind or body of a 30-year-old for the last 60 years of your life, which would it be? So do you want to have a 30-year-old body when you're 90 or a 30-year-old mind when you're 90? Do you have a secret hunch about how you will die?
From my hunch on my back.
My hunch. Name 3 things you and your partner appear to have in common. So this is when you start getting into like...
We're human.
No, but what do you think, like, oh, hey, my name's Lauren. Hey, what's your name? Aaron. Cool. What do you think we got in common? Like that.
N's.
Yeah.
We have N's in our name.
Yep.
And ours.
Yep. For what in your life do you feel most grateful? Which is a good question.
That is good. You should ask that question every day.
Yeah.
Just say.
Number 10. If you could change anything about the way you were raised, what would it be? Okay. 11. Take 4 minutes and tell your partner your life story in as much detail as possible. In 4 minutes only.
Your life story. I was born. I had a few birthdays.
Okay. Number 12. If you could wake up tomorrow having gained one quality or ability, what would it be? Maybe even superhero.
Stealth. Stealth.
Cool. Don't answer them now. You're supposed to go through them.
Really?
If a crystal ball could tell you the truth about yourself, your life, the future, or anything else, what would you want to know? If there is something that you've dreamed of doing for a long time, why haven't you done it?
Either you're lazy or you're procrastinating. Probably.
What is the greatest accomplishment of your life? So far. That's number 15. Number 16. What do you value most in a friendship? What is your most treasured memory? What is your most terrible memory?
It's not very
If you knew that in 1 year you would die suddenly, would you change anything about the way you are living now and why? What does friendship mean to you?
It means friendship.
What roles do love and affection play in your life? Alternate sharing something you consider a positive characteristic of your partner and share a total of 5 items.
What is that? Alternate?
Yeah, so alternate sharing.
Alternate.
Yeah. How close and warm is your family? Do you feel your childhood was happier than most other people's?
Like warm as in like they have a fireplace? Or...
My dad let me turn on the furnace. How do you feel about your relationship with your mother? Make 3 true we statements each. For instance, we are both in the room feeling this.
Oh.
So it's starting to get like
now
deep.
it's gonna start to get to father. Now watch this. Here comes father. Something about
Complete
father.
the sentence. I wish I had someone with whom I could share tacos.
All my sex products.
Products. If you were going to become a close friend with your partner, please share what would be most important for him or her to know.
My third eye.
Yep. Tell your partner what you like about them. Be very honest this time, saying things that this is word weird. Tell your partner what you like about them. Be very honest this time, saying things that you might not say to someone you've just met.
That sounds a little bit, we should go back to the ones like, what's stopping you from doing what you want to do with your life?
Right.
Fear. Not doing it.
Okay, share with your partner an embarrassing moment in your life.
This, date.
When did you last cry in front of another person? Or by yourself?
Or by yourself on the ride over.
Tell your partner something that you like about them already, because you just met them. What, if anything, is too serious to be joked about?
These questions.
If you were to die this evening with no opportunity to communicate with anyone, what would you most regret not having told someone, and why haven't you told them yet?
It's the answer. They're trying to gear you to the answer of "I love you"
Yep.
to this person or that person.
Yep.
That's usually what it is.
Your house, containing everything you own, catches fire. After saving your loved ones and pets, you have time to safely make a final dash to save any one of them. Items. What would it be and why?
Hard drives.
All the people in your family whose death would you find most disturbing and why?
That's a horrible
That's
question.
a really hard one. Last question. Share a personal problem and ask your partner's advice on how he or she might handle it. Also, ask your partner to reflect back to how you seem to be feeling about the problem that you have chosen. Congratulations, you've answered all these questions. Now comes the hard part. Love.
Oh. Well, there you go.
Those are all the questions?
Don't say we never gave you nothing.
Nope.
And last time I sang was in the show to you guys.
Yeah.
So, there's no question about a father.
I know.
They asked about mother, but then nothing about father.
Yeah. Like there's no Darth Vader issues here?
Yeah, come on. There's a lot of,
I don't know.
I know there's Oedipal, but
I
what
think
about...
these are really nice questions to ask, but I don't know that they should be asked on the first date. Some of them might be interesting to get the topic going, like the conversation. Mm-hmm. But some of them are like, people don't want to know about your mommy or your daddy issues on the first date. Oh. I mean, maybe it saves time. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've dated. I know people who are in the dating scene right now, and they really want to just get to the point and find out, like, are you a piece of garbage that's going to waste my time?
Swipe right or swipe left.
Yeah.
Which one? Do it now.
So, I don't know. I don't know if this would be helpful. I think this would be helpful maybe for relationships that might have fizzled a little bit.
Which one's a good one? Swiping right or swiping left?
I have no idea.
Which one are you accepted and which one are you denied?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I honestly don't know because I don't have Tinder.
The Tinder that's that?
Yeah, I think.
What about that other one? Buffer? No, Buffer's
Bumble.
Bumble.
Bumble, I think, is like Tinder, but only the ladies get to make advances.
Sadie Hawkins dance.
Kinda, yeah. You don't get dick pics until after you've introduced them. That's basically what it means. Hey, you seem nice. Oh, penis.
Yeah, what's up with that, guys?
Stop.
I don't understand the dick pic thing. And why?
Girls, like I know girls that have gotten dick pics like unsolicitedly.
Unsolicited is the thing that weirds
it blows
me
my
out.
mind. But you guys, if you do that, all the girls do is show it to their friends, and not in a flattering way. Like, we just make fun of you.
This is how you should think about dick pics. If you're looking for love, this is how you should think about dick pics. No one wants to see them. Think of yourself as sharing them with your best friend, guy friend, gentleman. They would just be like, "What the shit?"
Yeah.
It's the exact same reaction ladies are doing. Yeah. It's like, why? Why are you doing this? Why are you showing me your wiener?
Yeah, because women, like, here's a little secret. Most women don't like penises at all. And they lovingly tolerate it when it belongs to the man they love.
It's not that you don't like them.
Pretty much. Not they don't like it. It's useful. It's fun. Great.
But
to like be in your face, like looking at you, like, no.
When it's in use, it's a great
tool. Yeah.
But that's all. Like after I'm like, I don't.
It helps with intimacy, yeah. But I don't need to see a picture.
I'm just saying the design of a penis is not an attractive one. It's not like a baby pup seal.
Mm-mm. Yeah, if people send unsolicited puppy pics, deal.
There you go. That's how
if
you
you
do
were
it.
dating and you sent a girl, I know this is unsolicited, but and then it was like a picture of a cute baby goat or like baby animals that are friends with each other, or like a video of like one of those like fainting goats, but like nursing its baby, and then they both faint when they get scared. That would be fine.
That's great. That's great. How to pick up a woman.
Yeah.
You want to know how my favorite way of picking up someone that I did? It wasn't you. I apologize. It wasn't you.
It wasn't obviously that great if you're not with her anymore.
That's true. I could pick her up. I didn't go on a date with her.
You lifted her?
But I had a date. I had one date with her. But I said I wasn't confident 100% of the time, and she's like, "Well, I like confident men." I was like, "Okay, see you later. Bye." That's basically what happened. Yeah.
Wow.
Anyway, this is how I asked. I was like, "Hey, are you single?" And she was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Great." And then I left. I like walked away, and then the next day I was like, "Hey, can I get you? Maybe we should go on a date." She's like, "Yeah." And then I walked away. And then I went back the next day and I was like, "I should probably get your number if we're going to go on a date." And then that's how I did it. I just did it in increments. Because I think probably
Let her guard down.
Yeah, because I was like, "Hey, are you single?" And she's like, "Yeah." So she was expecting me to ask. And I was like, "No, I'm gonna set that up for later and walk away, showing my confidence that I could possibly ask you out, but I'm not going to now. I'm going to just put that idea in your head and create mystery about myself because I'm like, here it is, but I'm not going to. I'm going to walk away." Then she's like, "That intrigues you." So just if you're trying to pick someone up, that's a good way to do it. Yeah. Picking up at a bar doesn't work because you need to establish a relationship. It's never going to, like, I'm not saying that you can't, but it's rare. Anyway, do you have any advice? What's your dating advice for starting a relationship?
I had a guy one time. He was a comedian and he was trying to be very self-depreciating, and he made a joke about himself about how nobody ever wanted to date him. And then he pointed to me in the audience and he was like, "Would you ever date me?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And then he was like, "Eh," and I feel like I totally wrecked his joke. But I didn't want to be an asshole in the audience being like, "Never, gross," because then they just make it about how I'm terrible. But I actually would have dated him. And then...
Well, you did, didn't you?
I did, yeah. And then I saw him like a week later and he was working somewhere. I can't even remember. It was a restaurant. And I saw him and he was like, ugh, like super awkward. And I think he felt really embarrassed. And I don't know where I got this confidence, but I was like, "So aren't you going to be taking me out or something?" And he was like, "Huh, okay." And I don't know how he found out, but through friends, got my number. And by the time I got home, I had a message on my answer machine.
There you go.
So...
That was back in our prime and in our day when we dated people.
Yep.
But we've been together for 12 years.
Yeah.
Going on 13 soon.
13 soon.
Soon 13. So that's our relationship advice. Those are some questions you can ask. Those are some hot...
I think some of those questions are valid to just ask yourself. Like, not even in a relationship.
Yeah, absolutely. Maybe you just want to have a relationship with yourself. That's absolutely fine.
I think people would be much more successful if they did that first anyways.
Me too. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Love you all. Thanks so much for joining us. Maybe not all of you, but I love a lot of you.
We like a lot of you.
Yeah. So subscribe, help us thrive. Hit the subscribe button. Check out some other videos. We will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye. Done. Did it.